Have you asked yourself what type of friend you're going to be this year? Do you know it only takes one question being asked to see what you can do to be a good friend? Let's learn what that is this week on Weekly Wisdom. Yo, welcome back, people. It's Weekly Wisdom here with your boy, Sean John. So, there's a lot of great songs out there, but, two that I'm thinking about right now is, one was made famous by Toy Story. You got a friend in me, you can't help but watch the movie Toy Story and think of that song, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Like, you think about that, it warms your heart. You can also think about one of the best TV show theme songs ever, The Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. I won't ruin it, even though I probably did. But anywho, there's so many other great songs that involve the word friend. And that's what we're going to talk about here is, do you understand the type of friend that you want to be this year? Do you know, or have you asked yourself, what type of friend can I be this year? I think that is, as I said in the intro, like, all it takes is asking yourself a question. And it's neither of those are the question that you should ask of yourself. You should actually ask that of the people that you call friend. Ask them, like, what type of friend can I be to you this year? Or how can I be a good friend this year? Or even getting more specific of how can I support you, this year? One of the things I think about is out of 2020 have come all these different endeavors, have all these different things where people have pursued their dreams. They have gone after something that, was their heart's desire. And that's where it comes down to is, how can you support that? How can you be a friend and showing your support to them? Could that be financially supporting them? Could that be sharing something on social media? Could that be promoting it when you're having a conversation with someone and you're like, oh, I know of this great resource for you? What is that looking like for you? Could it just be you hyping them up, being a hype person? Could it be you, saying a prayer for them? Could it be you, maybe buying resources for them to continue to pursue? There could be a number of things that we could talk about in Weekly Wisdom this week. But really, ultimately, what it comes down to is I want you to ask your friend, how can you support them this year? And understand, though, that there are going to be many ways that can happen and that will need to happen. For, me and my family, for example, I think there are 3 things I can think of right now. There's many things, but, here in this video, I'll say 3. One is, as my wife and I are, just over 12 weeks away, from having our daughter, like, we could take all the thoughts and prayers in the world right now, that it is a full-term pregnancy, that it is healthy. We want to try so many different things so that we are prepared for that, mentally and physically. My wife is, hoping to launch her business fully, in March. And so with sewing different, things and masks and women's pads and stuff like that for more natural health care and everything, like praying that, we have the financial resource of that and that, the customers show up. And then also for people to consume the product that I'm trying to put out there with things such as weekly wisdom or my weekly Bible devotional, Coffee for the Culture, or the podcast, that I have, Vulnerability Leads to Victory, that people could, be ready to consume that, and that they would share that, with others. Like, these are things that, I would love to have thoughts over, the prayers over, but also to just have people's support over, that you literally share, that if you literally know of, materials or fabric that you think could be good for masks or other things that could be sewn together, they're like, that's something where, reach out to my wife. Like, and I think that's the thing is, at the end of the day is, you have to ask that to somebody else. It could be, some days where you can see a friend going through something and you have to ask them, what is it that you need? How can I support you? And be ready to support them, in that. But also, understand is don't go beyond your means. Don't go beyond your own limits. Like, but be ready to support them however you can in that moment. It could be getting them something to drink from, their favorite beverage or their favorite snack from someplace. It could be just sitting there with them. But that's what we need more of this year. We need more people to truly ask their friends, how can I be a friend to you this year, in this season, in this moment, in this month, in this week, in this day, whatever it is. Ask them. It doesn't take that long to do it, and hopefully it won't take that long to receive the response either. Peace and blessings, everybody. One love.